guys, it's finally here. It's time for my exchange to come to an end. I only have 2 days left in Sweden and it has been one crazy last month. I have so much to tell you guys. This is kind of be like my highlight of the last months that I've spent here, but I'm going to have a lot more videos coming, so if you wait to the end, I'm going to kind of tell you what sort of things I've got coming out whilst I'm still here and when I get home. But basically this kind of month, I guess 45 days or so ago, started with Christmas stuff. I went to some Christmas markets at a place called Ohaga here in Borås. It was really nice. It was a charity type thing, and again, like, Christmas here is so much bigger than in Australia and so much more cozy because it's winter and it's summer in Australia. So I really enjoyed like the little details and things, and I bought a couple presents for host families and that sort of thing. So yeah, I enjoyed that. And then the next big thing, if you've seen my 10 packing do's and don'ts for exchange, I had a girl called Nicole in it. And Nicole went home last month and I had to say goodbye to the airport, but we spent a last lovely time together. I think I spoke about going to Lisbury with her and I went to the airport to say goodbye, and that was really sad, but I know she was really happy to get back to her family and spend that time for Christmas. So it was hard to say goodbye and I do miss her, but she's only in New Zealand, so hopefully I can see her really soon. The next thing is one of the Japanese exchange students here in Borås, Shin. He's living with a Japanese host family. The mum's Japanese, the dad's Swedish, and the mum owns a Japanese restaurant. So he kind of took us to get that Japanese experience. And I hadn't really had the raw fish in sushi before, so like we had salmon and that sort of thing, and it was nice. I really liked it. It was good for trying new things and opening my taste buds. They had kind of this sweet tofu thing, which I really enjoyed. But again, we learnt some Japanese of Shin and a bit about Japanese culture, and it's just like some things that I really like. The next, I had a Rotary dinner with all our Rotary counsellors or contact people, and we made some Christmas stuff, so some Connect, I think it's called, and some Rocky Road and all these delicious treats, and we drank glug and all that nice Christmassy stuff, so I enjoyed that. And then a big part of December, so last year I guess it is now, is Lucia. So Lucia, there's kind of a story behind it that I'm not, a bit vague on, I guess. Something about a girl in maybe Italy getting stabbed or something. I don't know, but basically, that was a very bad description. But basically there's 7 girls and 1 main girl, which is the Lucia girl, and they're called candles, and the Lucia girl wears all these candles on her head, and it's kind of to brighten the dark times of winter, and they sing beautiful Christmas songs, and the Lucia in Borås was for charity, and they were collecting money for charity, so that was good. And I went to 3 of the performances because my host sister, my last host sister, is a Lucia, so that was really fun to be able to experience that sort of culture because it's a huge part of Swedish culture, and I just love the songs, and now they're all in my head, and it's nice to learn some Swedish through songs. Also with Lucia was the 13th, which I believe is Lucia Day, and I went to the Gothenburg Archipelago, I think you pronounce it, to this island called Bustomena, which I'd been in summer. That was a really bad pronunciation, but nevertheless, I'd been there in summer, and we went and we had some soup, yellow pea soup, and pancakes, which is like a tradition, and like the adults were drinking snaps and singing songs, very Swedish, and I enjoyed that. It's fun celebrating different holidays and cultures, and some things I definitely want to do in Australia, because me and my first host mum made those Lucia buns together, and they are delicious. They're saffron buns and they just taste amazing, and I love them, and I will be definitely making them back home. A big, most biggest part of December is that we finally got snow here in Borås, and I was the happiest girl in the world that first morning of snowfall. I went out and just like ran in the snow, took a bunch of pictures. It was incredible. And with the snow, I've been doing a lot of activities, I guess. I went cross-country skiing, which is the first time I'd ever been on skis. So that was super fun. I fell over twice, I think, which was kind of scary, but yeah, it's a cool experience. It's really hard to get your body used to that kind of balance and motion, but I'm really glad that I was able to do it. Also, with my 2 Swedish friends, I made a snowman, snögubbe, if that's how you say it, and that was really fun. I never knew that. I thought like you built a snowman by getting heaps of snow and making it into a ball and then making the next part. I didn't know that like, you rolled the snow and then it collected more collected more snow and made a snowball. So I thought that was super cool, that's how you make a snowman. Ours was called Olaf Henrik, and he was mighty fine. Then the next thing that was really big is Becking versus Teknis. So there's two big schools here in Borås, Becking, which is the school I go to, and Teknis, which is the school that my host sister goes to. And every year they have this big competition which has all different sports and things, and Becking has won 9 years in a row. So I was going pretty confident into this competition, but my host was actually a coach for Teknis, so I was secretly rooting for her a little bit too. So yeah, there was different contests. They had to drink weird things and fight with these, like, it's hard to describe. They had to stand on ledges and like fight with big smacky things. I don't know. But basically, Becking won again, and the celebrations were really fun. When they win, everyone runs onto the kind of arena stage sort of thing and celebrates. So that was really cool to experience, and I was really glad I could be there. I have a friend, Nicole, another friend, Nicole, that lives in Jönköping, and she was doing uni exchange there, and her family came down and came to Gothenburg, but Nicole couldn't come, so I showed them around Gothenburg. I did like the Haga lookout, which was really special, and we had those giant cinnamon buns that you can get in Haga, so that's definitely a fun touristy thing to do if you're ever in Gothenburg. With Rotary, I went to an ice skating show because Shin, as I mentioned before, his host sisters are really good ice skaters. So we went to that ice skating show, and then my favourite thing that I think I've done this whole month is cut down a Christmas tree. In Australia, we don't really have real Christmas trees. I've never had a real Christmas tree. So to be able to go and pick the Christmas tree and cut it down was really cool. Then afterwards we like toasted marshmallows, made some s'mores, cooked hot dogs, and that was really cool. That was, yeah, it was so fun. So that's something I really enjoyed, and will definitely some memories I'll take back home. The next thing I did was go to Lisbury again with the exchange students. This was really fun. We did like a secret Santa with each other, and I'd already been to Lisbury, so it was a bit of the same, but I always loved looking at the lights, and I got to touch a reindeer again, which was awesome. Love the reindeers, and yeah, my friend lost a lot of money trying the games that they have, like the carnival games, I guess. So, but yeah, it was a fun day, a good time with the exchange students. I have a video of that actually on my channel, my last video, maybe. So if you want to kind of see that day, that's on there. The next thing, I guess, was I had a going away party, kind of, with my host family. It was with my first host family, my second host family, so my one now, and my Rotary counsellor. So we had a nice dinner together, and it was really special to have everyone together, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm really thankful to like my host family for organising that. It's like a really special memory for me to have. Then it was Christmas. I really loved Christmas here, but in Sweden they have Christmas on the 24th, kind of, I guess. That's when they open the presents, but you have to watch like an hour of cartoons first. It's tradition, and apparently it's the same cartoons every year, but they add a new one. So I watched like the hour of cartoons and then opening the presents. I got a lot of lovely gifts from my mum back home and from my host parents here and my first host parents. So a lot of fun things to take home. But it was just a really special day, spending with family all together. So I really liked it. So then after Christmas, Shin, the Japanese exchange student, had his birthday, and we surprised him at his Rotary contact person's house. It was his Swedish friend and some exchange students, so it was people from like different groups, but it was fun to mix and meet new people. We sung ABBA on SingStar, and Shin made these Japanese pancakes which were really delicious. I forgot what they were called, but I'm sure someone in the comments could tell me. And yeah, it was just a good time, and I'm sure it's a really different birthday to what Shin has normally had in Japan, so I was glad that I could celebrate that with him. Then it was New Year's. New Year's was great. In the day of New Year's, I went with my host sister and her boyfriend, and his family have this tradition of like New Year's Day cooking hot dogs and having hot chocolate by a fire in the woods while it's snowing. So it was really nice and cozy, and just a nice start to the New Year's. And then I went to Brady's house and he had a bit of a party there, which was nice. And at midnight we walked to this water tower place in Normal. If you're from Boros, I know you watch. And there was fireworks there, so that was really cool to have the fireworks that night. Then the day after New Year's, I did something totally crazy. Me and the exchange students, we tried strumming. I have a video of that, so I'm not going to tell you how it went, but I'm going to post the video up hopefully really soon, either just before I leave or just when I get home, because it is hilarious. Just you wait. It's a fun one. A little bit after New Year's, I went to Universium, which is a place in Gothenburg, and we got to see some monkeys, which was the highlight. And you see like snakes and like the stingrays, and it's kind of like an animal park-ish science place, I guess. Yeah, and that was really fun. It was just a nice thing to do. I'd always seen it when I was going to Gothenburg on the bus, and I was like, I want to go there. So the fact that I got to go there before I'm leaving is so great. So I'm sure I've missed a lot of stuff, but that's basically what's been happening this last month. So I have, as I said, I have that Surströmming video coming up. I'm going to do my Rotary speech tomorrow, and like my first one, I'm hoping to film it. It's going to be all in Swedish, so I'm a bit nervous for that. But for those of you who have wanted to listen to me speaking Swedish, you'll be able to watch that one. I also made a video with my Swedish friend before we built the snowman. It's Swedish slang versus Australian slang, so we kind of test each other on both the slang, and I have that one which I'm going to put up. I have my classmates and some of my host families eating Vegemite, which is an Australian food item that foreigners don't tend to like so much, so that's a fun one. And the reason that I really haven't been putting up so much videos is because I've been focused on my last month in Sweden video, which every day I have filmed a little bit of my day, and I'm putting it all together into a final video. And that's the main, gonna be the main thing of my channel, and what I'm so proud of and what I've worked really hard on. So I hope that you're looking forward to those things that I'm getting out. Hopefully I can get them out really soon. I really am thankful for you guys' support. I almost have 1,000 subscribers, which is insane. I know a lot of you are Swedish, and a lot of you have asked if I will do videos when I go back home, and the answer is of course. I want to show you a bit of Australia. I want to do a 10 weirds thing about Australia type of video, so you can see the contrast of what I find weird now that I have to adjust back into the Australian culture. I also have a lot of other ideas. I'm definitely going to be staying on YouTube. I love that community that I have here, and I love reading you guys' comments and everything. I really appreciate them. I read them all, and I try and get back to them, but it's getting really hard lately now that I'm leaving. But once I get back home, I'm definitely going to be better with that. But again, just thank you guys for supporting me in this exchange year. I'm going to do another video hopefully the night before I leave, a bit of a reflection, or I'll do it just when I get home. So that's when I'm really going to, I guess, say what I've got from this year and that sort of thing. So look forward to that. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys very shortly. Bye!